welcome to some breaking news on Train Sim World 4. The Scotrail class 158 is coming soon, and we have a release date. You can see there the class 158 now in Scotrail by Skyhook Games. As you know, the 158 was previously on the on the Midland Main Line by Skyhook Games in East Midland Train, the old East Midland Trains livery. Would have been better if it was in EMR times, but there you go. They've now reworked the train, so it's in the Scotrail livery. It will also include, I think the cab is a little different as well, and of course all the seating, I think the seating arrangement is the same, but of course it'll have a different seat covers and that, posters and so forth. So Skyhook's Sultry Sprinter is almost here, with gameplay coming to both Edinburgh, Glasgow and Fife Circle Line. There's plenty of Scottish action to be held, with the Scotrail Class 158 releasing on the 25th of July. I was hoping it'll be a bit later in the month, towards the end of the month. You know, like when everybody gets paid at the end of the month. I'm also going to be away, so that's a bit frustrating, but hopefully I'll be able to get it when I return in early August, and I'll do a video about it then. So the DMU Scotrail Class 158. It doesn't look like it's got any PIS on there. And even on that platform, if you look at the PIS on the station, you've only got the one train. And on the other side, there's nothing there. The Class 158 DMU remains a common sight around the UK's real-world railway lines, venturing as far south as Cornwall and into the upper reaches of the Scottish Highlands through various operators. They were built between 1989 and 1992 and dubbed the Express Sprinter to differentiate them from the other members of the Sprinter family. Shame we ain't got the 159s as well. That'd be a cool add-on. Players of Skyhook Games' Midland Mainline route were already familiar with the East Midlands version of this popular DMU, which has since layered into other routes such as Gossip Line and Train Sim World 4's East Coast Mainline. Although it doesn't really make sense on the Gossip Line or East Coast Mainline, because the timetables is EMR, not EMT. So it doesn't quite make sense really, does it? Not quite prototypical. Class 158's first entered service in Scotland in September 1990, eventually becoming part of the Scotrail fleet. The contemporary Scotrail variant has been developed by Skyhook Games to add traffic and gameplay to all three Scottish route add-ons available in Train Sim World 4. This has involved overhauling the exterior to match Scotrail's patriotic blue tones and branding. So does that mean we're going to have scenarios for all three routes? Oh, that would be cool. As you can see, 2158's there. I think that's at... In fact, I don't know where that is. That's either Edinburgh Waverley or Glasgow Queen Street. There's a 380. You can just see the 380 on the platform there as well. 385, sorry. We've got some 158 in the snow there as well. Skyhook has also made changes to the exterior PIS display, passenger information screen, and depicted in the above screenshot. Other screenshots in this article were captured prior to this being implemented. Oh, okay, so the top screenshot is when it's been implemented. Other screenshots, it's not being implemented. Okay, explain why we didn't see it above. You can see inside the train there as well. The changes don't stop there though. Alternative headlight clusters, an integrated snowplough for those harsh Scottish winters, a new passenger interior and revised cab layout all single this variant out from the EMT version. The new passenger interior consists of all new seat, table and luggage rack models, completely new lighting and even adjustment to the walls. Oh, okay, there you go. There's the cab there. Similarities, however, include the interactable GSMR panel, as well as the responsive guard buzzer that sounds when closing the doors, which were updated to close slightly quicker following the Midland Mainline updates that were released a couple of months ago. As in the case in the real world, the Class 158 will be able to couple and work in tandem with the Class 170 from the 5 Circle line, allowing for mixed working in one of the scenarios as well as some AI services using this arrangement. Players will also be able to couple and uncouple 158s and 170s in free roam. So the routes and gameplay, as you can see, 385 there and a 158. Edinburgh to Glasgow. A new timetable will be available in the Scotrail Express Edinburgh Glasgow route add-on for players that purchase the Scotrail Class 158 add-on. Oh, so we're going to get a new timetable. Cool. This new timetable will include both Class 385 and Class 158 services, as well as a number of AI services layers from other train symbol add-ons for players that own them. So I guess making a new timetable is a lot easier than implementing the Class 158 to the already existing timetable, so you can understand why they do that. These include Scotrail Class 175 Circle Line, LNER Class 801 in Zuma, East Coast Main Line, and the GWR HST Great Western Express. These services are representative of the Scotrail HST trains that run out in the real world, utilising former GWR HST sets. These trains will remain unchanged in their GWR livery. See, now, why can't they just give us the Scotrail HSTs? That would be better. I know there's a UK loco on the July time map that's been added, road map that's been added. I was hoping that is what it would have been, but unfortunately it don't look like it's going to be that now. Now that they've said that you're going to have the GWHST there. Yeah, it's going to stick out like a sore thumb, really, isn't it? I don't actually remember seeing the GWHST sets up there in any pictures. All I've seen is in the Scotrail livery that they did, special livery that they done for the HSTs. So that's quite disappointing. So yeah, you know what to say about that, to be honest. But we're finally getting the LNER Class 801 Izuma onto the Edinburgh Glasgow route, so that's cool. The full timetable, including both playable and AI services, provides train movements between Edinburgh and Glasgow, as well as off-the-map locations at Ola, Anns Island, Dunfermline, Qualdenbeth, Glenrothes with Thornton, Aberdeen, and London's King's Cross. Additional to this new timetable, there will be also 3 scenarios for the Edinburgh to Glasgow route. That is what I was expecting if they're doing all 3 Scottish routes. I weren't expecting more than 3. Well, probably three for the 5 Circle line and maybe just 1 or 2 for the Cathcart Circle line. So 5 Circle line. As you can see it going across the Forth Bridge. Be good to see other trains going across there, including the HST, even if it's just its GWR livery, as well as the 170s. I don't know if the Azumas go that far or not. I don't know. Don't think it goes further than Edinburgh or Glasgow. Don't think it goes further north. 3 scenarios will also be available to play in the 5 Circle Line route add-on. Skyhook Games are awaiting the addition of the Living branch into the 5 Circle Line before developing a new timetable that includes the Scotrail Class 158. I don't know. So we're not going to get the 158 timetable in the 5 Circle Line. So only scenarios but no timetable until the 11 branch comes out, which is understandable because you don't want to add a new timetable for the 158 and then have to have another new timetable for when the 11 branch comes out. So that's understandable, but they're holding off until then. Cathcart Circle Line, you see the as we saw in the last news roadmap video, you can see the HST over there. which we did talk about when we saw the picture. It will also layer in as AI into the new timetable that released with the Class 380 and the recently remastered Cathcart Circle Line route add-on, filling in for services that would normally be run by Class 156. There will also be a short playable ECS move. Okay, so there's no scenarios for the 5 Circle Line, but there will be ECS moves in the timetable. Okay, fair enough. If there's no actual route workings for the 158 on that line, although they could have made up a scenario for it. Could be standing in for like a class 314 or a class, or for the class 380 if they like got a broken down timetable, or they needed an additional trains for a special event or something. They could have, created a scenario for that, because scenarios are not really prototypical. So they could have created a scenario for the 158 on the 5 Circle Line if they wanted to. Unfortunately, they have not. Would have been nice if they did. Wanting to see the Scotrail Class 158 in action? Keep an eye on Skyhook Games socials, including Twitter, X, YouTube and TikTok for some video content planned between now and release. Train Sim World 4 Scotrail Class 158 DMU add-on will be available on the 25th of July on Xbox One, Xbox Series XX, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Epic Games Store and Steam for £12.99, €15.99 or $16.99 US. So yeah, I was expecting about $12.99, same as the Class 380. Train Sim World compatible Scotrail Express Edinburgh to Glasgow is out now for Xbox One, Xbox Series XX, PlayStation 4 and 5, Epic Games Store and Steam. It's available for £29.99, €39.99 or $39.99 US and €35.99 as well. They changed it around, that's why I was expecting. In the first one it went pounds, euros, dollars, and then this one it's gone pound, dollars, euros, and then the next one they've changed it again to go pound, euro, dollars. What? Just keep it in the same bloody order. Yeah. Train Sim World 4 5 Circle Line Edinburgh Markinch via Dunfermline and Cowdy route add-on is available now for Xbox One, Xbox Series XS, PlayStation 4 and 5, Epic Games Store and Steam for £29.99, €35.99 or $39.99 US. So yeah, that is absolutely brilliant. Like I said, I'm going to be away when it comes out, so I won't be able to get it until I come back, I'm afraid. So, but as soon as I come back, I will do a video for it. So, yeah. Feel free to like, comment and subscribe, hit the bell notification to keep updated with all future content, and I shall see you in the next one. Let me know what you think, and I'll have another video out soon. Goodbye for now, and take care.